Hi there, it's John Chipman from Sharper Agent. There's my company logo on the bottom here, the little sphere marketing. Major importance in today's challenging 2009 market. Today we're going to talk about contact management. This is made by my company, Sharper Agent for Equity. Equity e-marketing is the name of the suite. And there's tons of great marketing materials. There's all sorts of great campaigns. You can listen to those sessions as well. But right now, it's about contact management and making sure that we have a good tool to organize our contacts. Now, if you don't already have a contact manager, that's not a big deal. And don't be shy because 65% of us don't. The Association of Realtors tells us that approximately, it's a stat, so who knows, 35% of the industry has a real database. And I actually question that. I would say how many actually use that database the right way, but that's a whole side topic. But your contact manager here on Equity e-marketing, very simple to put together. First thing you do is import contacts. If you already have your names electronic, very easy to get them into the system. Essentially, get them into Excel, and if you have trouble, you can email them to us and we'll help you get them into your account. Imperative that you start here because if you don't, as I said, the marketing materials and the campaigns will blow you away and you'll have so much fun over there you won't organize your contacts. 70% of realtors are forgotten within 1 year after the transaction. One of the reasons I feel is that we don't manage our contacts correctly. When you have a deal with somebody, you spend a lot of time with them, and if 80% of your business is repeat and referral, then 80% of your time and your budget should be spent on them. So get your contacts in. Again, we will help you do that. If your names, again, aren't electronic, not a big deal. Great time, spring cleaning. Get your contacts in here one by one. Clean them up and put in a ton of information about them. As much as you have, you want to store in here because with any contact manager, the more that you feed it, the more it's going to help you back. So personal information like kids' names, anniversary dates, birthdays. I can set up my own fields as well, favorite house type, favorite ice cream, whatever. Consumer information, put in the purchase date. Anniversary card can go out every year on the purchase date, which is nice. Second contact, obvious. Groups and interests, my favorite. What's real estate about? You know what? It's not even a real estate knock. It's salespeople in general. We do shotgun marketing. I heard this term the other day too. Spray and pray. Just throw a market, it's spring, time to send something. Oh, it's the holidays, let's send out the calendar. No, have a plan to your marketing. It's like Steve Martin said to John Candy. Next time you tell a story, have a point. It's so much more enjoyable for the listener. So next time you do marketing, have a plan. It's so much more beneficial for you and so much more beneficial for your recipient. So organize contacts with groups and areas of interest, phone numbers, obvious here, additional email addresses you can send to, additional mailing addresses, and preferences. This is where you can differentiate between email and direct mail for that communication. But really what we want to show off is spam compliancy. How boring. No, how important to be spam compliant. We allow you to send 3,000 emails a month. That sounds like a lot. Well, not if you're going to blast the MLS with a price reduction or a new listing. Don't do that. Take the 150 or 250 agents that you do business with in your marketplace and put them into a group in your contact manager so when it's time to send out a price reduction or a new listing, you send it to folks that really care about it. Because even though you're sending industry to industry, you're still spamming. Control your marketing. Make sure it has a benefit for you and the recipient. So when an email arrives in the inbox, very pretty HTML, looks great. Your picture, logo, contact information. You can even put a nice call to action above the marketing piece. Notice that, trying to get a little viral email marketing going right there. Take a look. But take a look as well on the unsubscribe. Let's click it. Everyone's clicked unsubscribe before. Typically it says, thank you, you've been removed. Or it goes through a couple other pages that you have to sign up and do things to get unsubscribed. Ours is very professional, and one of the reasons that we are spam compliant and got our nice certification is because we do stuff like this. I've never received a pop-up anytime I've clicked on unsubscribe, so we have a great professional response to your folks that you send your emails to. So that's one thing that happens. The second thing that happens is we'll send an email to you letting you know that that person just unsubscribed that looks like this. And then, of course, we'll also uncheck that box to allow bulk email in the future. So spam compliant will help you get there. Important to note that when you market to other realtors, don't send it to everybody. Send it to the folks that you really want to do business with. So back into the Contact Manager to wrap up this demonstration. Once you get your contacts in, now it can guide you through your day. It can do your scheduling, your follow-ups, your reminders. Of course, your automatic emails and campaigns can now be activated. So for example, we click on Linda's name. Linda's contact record comes up in the middle of the page. I can view emails. So anyone that you click on, all the different contact records will have all of the information that you've loaded as you put your contacts in. And as you can see on the right-hand side, all the actions I can take for John. I can edit the details and add some more info. I can send a marketing email, send a text email. I can add a note, add important date, meeting, phone call, or task. They will all show up on your calendar, which I'll show you in a second. But it also continues on to print out labels and letters, print out contact info, and add folks to campaigns. Let's go ahead and schedule a phone call, because the neat thing about this is even though it's a real cool calendar, I'm not going to rely on you to come in here every day and look at it. You simply say a month from now you want to call John and Michelle, so you put John and Michelle in the subject line, 1 month in house. Of course, then you change the date, and you type better than I do. Change the date to a month from now, so on June 29th, I'll send a nice little reminder to you to call John and Michelle. And then also, a quick little training note. When you do this follow-up phone call, it's typically, hey, how are things going in the new house? Have some ask-abouts. How little Megan's doing in kindergarten, how Jordan's doing at basketball, did you get the gutters looked at that you're worried about at the closing? Did you call Rich the contractor? Whatever. It's a great way to schedule stuff. And over here, top right, reminder, same day, we'll shoot it over to your email. Day before, whatever you want. So the Contact Manager piece, very nice. It does tie into the calendar, so anything that you schedule will show up. It'll be color-coded on your calendar, weekly view, monthly view, and daily view. The Contact Manager ties into the calendar very nicely. But overall, the main thing I hope you saw today, how easy it is to get organized within Equity eMarketing. Contact management, nothing exciting, very tedious, but it's important that you spend some time on it. Remember, if a big chunk of your business comes from repeat and referral folk, then you need to make sure a big chunk of your time is spent on them. So my name is John from Sharper Agent. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to get over to Equity eMarketing, sign up for the great suite. Anything I can do to help, my email, johnc, Johnc, @sharperagent.com. 2009 certainly will be a challenging year, but with Equity eMarketing, I think you will find success.